Hey everybody, good morning. It is Trader Girl ATX on Friday, April 11th, 2025 with my end of day update, and I'm done. I'm calling it quits. It is 10:41 a.m. in Central Texas, and it's a great trading day, but I am not going to push my luck. I've got 2 funded accounts, and I gave myself permission last week that I can quit and stop and enjoy the day. And I'm going to go get my butt into the gym and get after it. I'm going to start eating carnivore, and I'm going to not have any alcohol until I change my mind, but I'm going to try to be strong. So let me give you an update as to how today went. I'm starting trading small today, and of course I have my short bias because that's how I roll. That's my jam. Let me show you a picture of my equity curve. You know how the drill, you know how we go. Straight up, baby. This is account ending in 9486. It's a Top Step Express funded account, 150K. And I'm just going to trade like a little baby here. But today I took 3 trades on the account. I can't remember if they were all micros. They were NASDAQ, of course. They're probably just all micros because the profit's so small. It was a 100% win rate on 3 trades. And it was a profit of $271.92. Again, Fridays are kind of crazy sometimes, and I'm just not going to push my luck, and I'm going to give you a little scoop. There's some other stuff going on right now this morning that's distracting, so I only want to trade when I'm focused. So let me show you my other account. Oh, let me give you a little bit more of the stats. What did I just say? 3 trades, 100% win rate. Profit factor was 0 because it was all profit. And drawdown was 0. I guess that means nothing ever went against me. And max 3 winners in a row. I guess that was all kind of obvious, huh? I didn't need to explain that. This next one is another Express funded account ending in 9102. It was also just 3 trades, and on this account, my profit net was $624.54. So if you combine the 2 together, that was $896.46 on the day, and that's like $9,000 a month after a 90-10 profit split and a 37% tax hit. That will pay my bills. I don't need to push my luck and go for a $50,000 day. I am going to take the slow path and grow my account enough because that is my ultimate goal. Evil laugh here. Anyway, we're staying alive, just like the song goes. Let me see what else the stats were for that one. Its win rate was 92.31% on 13 trades. Did I tell you the other one was 100% win rate? Yeah. So I'm doing okay today, and like I said, I'm just gonna be done for the rest of the day. Let me see what else. Other little weird stats I can tell you. Again, profit factor 0. There wasn't any loss. Win-loss ratio 0. Drawdown 0. Max winners in a row 3, max losers in a row 0. There's a lot of zeros going on today, and that's what happens when you're doing things right. So anyway, but all that said, and on that note, I did something that wasn't right today. So I'm going to out myself. I told the truth. It's how I felt. So there is, I'm a day trader, right? So I will subscribe and follow other day traders on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And there's this one guy who has an account, and I'm not sure if I should mention his name because I'm not trying to be like that. If he clicks out here, his followers, they'll know who it was. But this guy's been trading a long time, and I never see him actually trade, but he posts little clips of other trader videos, and then he comments on it. So this morning I turned on my Instagram and saw his post, And it was a split screen where there was him in one part of the screen and then there was a girl in the other part of the screen, and I had the audio off, and all I could see was a girl sitting at a desk with a computer. She stood up, kind of did a little shaky shake of the butt, and then walked over a couple steps, turned around and did a little more shaky of the butt, putting it nicely. And I was like, subscribe to my OnlyFans. That was my takeaway from seeing that body language. And I, without thinking, went out and I made a comment on his Instagram that said something like, I don't see any trading content here, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Something like that. Like, I don't see any value here, subscribe to my OnlyFans. And that's what I thought. Those are my exact thoughts. And I have been, I won't say like torn apart because it hasn't been like that. But what's cool is other traders who I think are probably mostly male came out and they responded to my comment with hostility. They said I was a hater and I was hating on this trader, and she's great, she's awesome, she gives away lots of good content. And the trading people came out and defended their girl, and I had no idea who she is. I since, after reading the comments, I mean, I don't know how many comments if it's been 10, I didn't care enough to count. But after getting schooled by these boys, there might be girls too. I didn't, again, click through their profiles, but it made my heart happy to see people defending her, even though she really was posting a video shaking that ass, and that would be the kind of content you would post if you're trying to lure someone to your OnlyFans. So I still stand by my original comment. I'm not going to back down on that. But I did click through, found out who her profile was because people had tagged her. And I did go out to her personal account and I sent her a direct message apologizing and explaining my thought process, and explained that I did not want to take down my original comment, even though it was getting hate, because I wanted to call attention to other female traders. And again, like, apologies. I don't want to call out her name because, I mean, she's got 34,000 followers. So I'm not trying to like capitalize or somehow use this to lift my status because I look bad, I guess. I shared my thought. I shared my feeling or opinion, and I believe I sent her a sincere apology to let her know that I thought it was a joke video, because it was a man posting a video of a woman shaking her ass, and, well, the boys liked it, right? I guess she has the milkshake that brought the boys to the yard or something like that. So anyway, she's a 25-year-old girl. I also don't expect a 25-year-old girl to be a trader, but that's besides the point. I'm allowed to have my feelings, and that's what I saw when I watched her video with the audio turned off and not knowing who she was at all. But I have since been corrected, and I have big respect for all the people who called me out and were calling me a hater and I guess defending her, saying she's awesome. And so I hope that again, I don't want to name drop. I hope that the man who chose to highlight that reel for her will go ahead and highlight her actual trading, because I want her to be a badass and I want her to kill it. There's enough room for all of us to excel in this life. And anyway, that's it. That's my apology, and I don't like being distracted when I'm trading, so I'm going to go to the gym. I might go to the movies later. I don't know. We'll see. Take care, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday. Get out and get you some sunshine and plant those feet in the grass. All right. Love you all, even the haters. Take care, and I have a new trader girlfriend.